Hi everyone, this is Daisy here. So I just want to take it a step further for those of you guys that are crafting cases, statements, charges, and documents against the entire foundation space, most specifically justice funders as ops in our community within several fields. That's the last time that needs to get exposed. And then as well as the larger foundations and then these different study abroad or go visit different places programs that they take people on. So some of you guys know that this got started with the California Endowment and I went and I told a few people about it, but it's who I told about it that's like creating this thing now in regards to, so you knew about this the whole entire time and you didn't say anything. So you expected something for like this to go through and then look at the computer. So then you chase Daisy up and down through different states all across the planet, literally playing like that, starting shit like that, people dying all across because that computer came out and now exposed you. So now you have to sit and explain in front of everyone what you did the first time and what you tried the second time because we're watching everything and there is no such thing as a third time. The third time is the computer coming out and we're getting documents. And that's if you even make it that far with everything that's going on with this life is a highway. And what's getting started with the Republican Party and more people getting clapped out with charges. So some of you guys don't know that Castle used to live in Nigeria. So now this is coming out too. What are you doing over there? And you're not telling people that you're a half white man? And you're starting shit like this and they don't know that you're a rapist and a serial killer. And then you're involved in different visiting abroad programs. You and Matt Haney have been to different countries together. Aha, we've already caught Matt Haney going from different countries, playing games with all these different people, starting a bunch of wars. Okay, so why is it that now this is coming out? Who's been the hand that's trying to hide Castle that knew about him the whole entire time because they had their hand in Edgar Khan. And that's how Edgar Khan lost his Fulbright scholarship. The JFK speechwriter. Okay. So now, one of the things that's coming up here with this Fulbright scholarship is they're not trying to tell you that they kicked him out. That's how because he had a black wife. So early on, it was other Irclancla Cyborgia, stuff like that, playing that were racist, but then playing with Martin Luther King, starting shit like that, but just not like up here though. Like I guess they felt like there was something that she was like getting access to, even though they both worked in the law school or whatever, that they helped start University of DC Law School. So now something's coming out here where, oh, okay, that's very interesting that all that is coming out. And these visiting abroad programs where Castle's in proximity to Puerto Rico and a few other places in drama blowing in and out and getting started. And this Department of Defense family that is now coming out that Castle's involved in this group of them playing games and thinking that that 37 file is funny and inspiring a wave of rape, torture, and murder of black women that started so much shit that the Ebony Alert got put up in a few states. Kentucky's about to start it. And you guys are sitting here on my channel playing like that with spell work. And you're looking at the deaths and like, okay, yeah, but something's going on because why is it that we started magic and then the minute that we started it, that all this comes out? So what are you saying about Slave Mind and who started it in space then? What everyone is watching twice. Some people are watching everything twice just because that's the last time you're going to see it. So now Edgar Khan is coming out like, oh, okay, and Castle. Because something's gonna come out with this, like Castle being a lawyer early on, playing with Redfall Edmond, being a bitch ass nigga with some weird ass hairstyle, and starting hella shit, causing hella drama early on, playing with crack. Cause Castle doesn't know that people know that he talks about being in a gang. Oh, I was in the Boys and Men of Color Initiative. I was in a gang when I was young. When? Cause that makes all the difference with what's about to get started. When? Because how have all these different young black men like DeMario, a few other ones, how have all their cousins gotten killed in East Oakland? A few men. This is coming up in the Boys and Men of Color Initiative. How did all our family get killed? And we're all the leaders doing the Boys and Men of Color work, recruiting youth, making sure that they're getting to school, going to do the after school programs. How is this getting started? Who had data to play with the secret group of niggas that were still playing with Willie Brown early on, starting warfare? Castle's 56. Setting niggas up that are now out of jail and doing the work. Okay, damn. I thought they was gonna go down for life. Okay, nah, because they know all of our faces and shit like that, and this can get started. That's what got started in the Boys and Men of Color initiative. Somebody identified Castle. That was you that night, bitch ass nigga. And then running to Castro Valley after lighting up Oakland and causing wars, playing with Kamala Harris. So now this is coming out, the next round of this. Like, oh, okay, how was he able to escape and who identified him early on? That's going to come back up in this. Okay. Why would he do that in their case? Okay, he's just now starting in that office. Okay, that's not okay. For you to be black playing like that with Rayful Edmond and all of them, that man spent 35 years in prison. But it's not just that, it's what inspired that, because some of them were moving real weight. That's cartel war. This is where this gets started with Joyce Chiang. And who killed Joyce Chiang? They said that she was like, who? Baby, you should have never uploaded me to virtual reality to play. And then this credit card that I showed you from Wells Fargo, that's gonna start it, because who found mine to print that? Daisy had that account from that time. She never opened that account. What happened with that account? Where's all that money? Stuff like that in her name. Whew. But wait though, now how did they find mine to go charge 3 people in the cartel for this like 10 years later? Yeah, and because of weight, too much weight, and now cartel. And now because they want all of us to be dishonorable and to move crack. Right, and starting shit in Castle in his hand with bricks of crack. And that's what someone thought that was funny, but it's not. With buku weight in Philly, because Castle and his mouth and that bitch ass shit that he did with Rayful Edmond and playing with Public Defender and all this other stuff early on, starting shit, Georgetown Law Center, and all that mess is what inspired the war on drugs and starting shit, because they had his mouth to play because Castle was half white. That's what he did in The Boys and Men of Color again. That's why they're trying to hide Castle's hand with that 37 file. Because the whole entire time that nigga was playing with bricks of crack and killing women and starting shit. Man, we all getting out. And arrest a bunch of money owed. Whoa. Yeah. Who got charged over her murder? Ooh. Oh, she slipped into the river and then this happened and that happened. Okay. Something's gonna get started with this, because something with immigration at the same time too, to play games. And once again, yeah, Puerto Rico stand up and Ratchet as Botanica with a parrot in there. And it's the parrot that's been playing with spell work the whole entire time. And now somebody's gonna get clapped out in Atlanta because there was a picture of me. I had a picture on my wall. Let me see if I have this photo. It's on my Instagram. It's a photo of me, and then in the back of the photo is Frida Kahlo with 2 parrots. It's that same parrot that went to go play in that Botanica that's exposing this is all the warfare that we have caused. Yeah, that's a big ass case. Yeah, we have to hide that because we had our hand in it, because we had Pequite, they had real weight. It's exposing something with Goya Foods again. We all had our hand on this, but it's a little Asian girl gets killed. You know that they had to put weight and heat on that. Yeah, so we set up a few people with that. And now here we go again. Why is this happening? Because you guys are playing with spy magic and playing with spell work and mucha gente. Right, so turn that mucha gente off. So now, this is spell that they're playing with. So, baby, I'm telling you, yeah, now I see what this is. Yeah, she's starting so much shit. So, ooh. Yeah, Kamala Harris playing with documents and stuff like that, and some of my statements to erase that I was ever at a place to see something. Kamala Harris and playing in and out of my apartment in Atlanta. Kamala Harris to hide something about magic with gang stalking and certain women getting killed, kidnapped, jumped, something like that. Kamala Harris and mucha gente. Kamala Harris. Kamala, what's mucha gente? Many people. And that they're using this and getting people jumped and stalked and shit like that. And you know what this is? And it has something to do with that dream machine and playing with Russia and crack. Okay. So, yeah, they tried that with me. And now the feds are watching it because they built it and playing in my financial documents and records. So why can't I get a certain package? Well, I had no idea it was going to land here. I need that package. Yeah, a certain package I could not get. And then also something with UPS, a FedEx that's on file. But it's on file though that she used this credit card to pay for this shipment and pay for these items. So why is it that you are erasing this from her card and she can't find it? Okay, but it proves that you guys were playing with that and starting all of this though. Because somebody ended up getting killed over that and they said we have to hide all that. This all exists. This is what they're trying to hide, that they played like that, and this is getting started in Castle Hand in the middle, bitch ass nigga, and Rayful Edmond, and what's gonna start with the Jewish community trying to hide this? Like, okay, because Edgar Khan in the middle, and okay, because early on a lot of them played with him in his career, and then they ended up getting blacklisted. Cyborgia Part 2. Those are all the people that came against me. You see who they are, right? So how are they doing racial justice and playing with Surge and all that stuff now? This is who they are now, right? Yeah, and now something's gonna get started. Van Jones warfare. Yeah, because Van Jones warfare, because everyone's looking at him like he's the black man with a white baby mama and the Spanish one. Everyone knows what that shit is about. But look at Castle murdering women and starting hella shit, and Van Jones is trying to do the work. At least at least 37% of the time, actually, right? And now like people are on his head, and look at Castle, and now something's getting started. Like I'm dark skinned though. Castle's light skinned with a bald head. To go look over there. Right, and then trying to bring a wave of drama to a bunch of black men, dark-skinned men, just because they work in the office. I know what you're doing. Yeah. So, you know what? Let me move over here. Right now, I see you guys are playing with spells because my image in the media. Thank you, Van Jones. Now he's going to 100%. Now Noemi's going to get clapped out with, okay, cartel fuckery and ooh. Okay, but it's the Carters, though. Maybe they can help you with your case. Oh, girl, I know him. Ooh. 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 Hot tamale. Yeah. Hot sex on a platter. Mm-mm. That started so much shit with these older black men. Don't start dating. No, don't. So now we see the war that they have started here now with fuckery and castle ass niggas. And this is what they thought that they were going to be continue to play with bricks of crack and starting shit with white women. Don't talk about Daisy. Don't agitate. You're going there and just stop talking about it. Bitch, that's what you get. I'm getting all the police. Your dad can get shot. My brother's outside his house. And we're living in blue. You're waiting there. You live in jail. Yes. Yeah, inspiring in a generation of chaos. This ain't gonna stop. This is starting again. War on drugs. We never know what is gonna happen now. This can go for fucking days because now you guys want to play in space. And talking about playing with land rights now, and you guys are starting shit like that and host gossiping in between. And some of the gossip that you guys are putting out and some of the stuff that you guys are starting is so egregious and ridiculous. You deserve what you're getting. So I just to come and tell people that's one of the things that's going on here too. And they go back and forth, visiting different people, surveying people's land. Cuba, they've been to, starting shit. That's the hand with Angelica, Amanda's so-called best friend. It's because she was trying to fuck on Castle early on, and there was some other bullshit going on, and like nonsense and playing games like, oh, we can get funding, and like saw all this bullshit and what it was about, turbinado sugar in Brazil. Yeah, and like, okay, I didn't know that they were doing all that. Yeah, and starting all the shit and making up all the stories and causing all the drama. They look fucking goofy. Everyone's like blacklisting them. I'm telling you, like, there's gonna be a time, all these people, like in the next, like, not even like 2 years, they're either gonna be passed away or completely removed from society, period. Completely.